Everything that was great about Britain was based on the goodness of God. As a nation, we have forgotten, neglected to continue to share the testimonies, the stories of what God has done in our nation from generation to generation. That's why I love these books, what Jeff wrote, because it reminds us of the great things that God has done in our nation, in our city. And what does it say? He can do it again. Do it again, Lord. Do it again, Lord. That's why I love those books, because it reminds us, and the kids are just saying, I'm in the laughing river as well. Isn't that fantastic? What does it keep? What does it take to keep the testimony so we can stay out of the downward spiral and carry out our responsibility to represent God with power? It simply takes the following prescription that God gave his people in the first place. We are to establish a culture of the testimony in our personal lives, in our homes, and everywhere we are. That's the prescription. And if we take that prescription every single day, nobody's going to forget about the great works of God, are they? Is that true? Yeah. True, isn't it? So who's responsible for that? We are. Thanks, Luke. We are, aren't we? Just get up there and say, we are.
We are.
We are. We are. Right? And if we take that prescription, the works of God are just going to get the stories of his great works. Jan, I'm not quite sure if she's come for to get saved or what this morning. I see the hand.
Well, cogs.
Cogs, the cogs, that's right, absolutely. What Jan's picture, the cogs. Fantastic. The cogs. We are to talk about who? About him and the things he's done for us. Wow. You know, to an unbeliever, it doesn't seem logic, does it? And that's why it always amazes me. As I've said many times, if I go back to my school days and my mates at school see me today, that is not logic. That is not logic. But God can choose anybody to do amazing things. Incredible. Sally.
Yeah, he did amazing things. My granddaughter was a Joe and young was
Yeah.
a mess. And she had she'd had a crack on the head which made her concussed, but it affected her eyes. She seen double. And she couldn't drive, and that's the only way she can get round in a little car, you know, with her legs with their mess. And she rang me the other day, she said, oh, now, she said, I've been in the hospital and my eyes have gone all right. Now that's a part of prayer because we've been praying really hard for Joe and we're a bit upset. But anyway, that's the power of prayer, that her eyes have gone all right, and they said she can drive a car now. So,
fantastic. Fantastic. So, does everybody know about that story in the family? Has everybody been told that story? You know, that story in the family. You see, we telling the story. Sorry.
To talk to this lady, puts me up to the hairdressers, and I don't know what it was, but the Lord was saying, tell them about the healings.
Wow.
And we sat there and I told her, she said, there is miracles. And the lady next door was the same. And I was talking to her, and the Lord saying, you're not too old to do that, now get going.
Fantastic. Isn't that great, eh? Brilliant. Fantastic. You see, it's what Max always said, tell a story. We are to talk about everywhere we go. Psalm 66. Let's all say this together. After three. For the director of music, sung the psalm. Shout with joy to God, all the earth. Sing the glory of his name. Make his praise glorious. Say to God, how awesome are your deeds. So great is your power that your enemies cringe before you. All the earth bows down to you. They sing praise to you. They sing praise to your name. Come and see what God has done. awesome his works in man's behalf. He turned the sea into dry land. They passed through the waters on foot. Come, let us rejoice in him. He rules forever, great power. His eyes watch the nations. Let not the rebellious rise up against him. Praise our God, O peoples. Let the sound of his praise be heard. He has preserved our lives and kept our feet from slipping. For you, O God, tested us. You refined us like silver. You brought us into prison and laid burdens on our backs. You let men ride over our heads. We went through fire and water, but you brought us to a place of abundance. I will come to your temple with burnt offerings and fulfill my vows to you. That was my lips promised and my mouth spoke when I was in trouble. I will sacrifice fat animals to you and an offering of rams. I will offer bulls and goats. Come and listen, all you who fear God. Let me tell you what he has done for me. I cried out to him with my mouth. His praise was on my tongue. If I cherished sin in my heart, the Lord would not have listened. But God has surely listened and heard my voice in prayer. Praise to God, who has not rejected my prayer or withheld his love from me. Wow. What a psalm. What a psalm. As kings and priests, our entire identity stands on the foundation of our family history in God. Isn't that amazing? We're part of the family history of God. If we don't know where we came from, we don't know where we're going or how to get there, we must learn to keep the testimony. And we can pass it on to generation, to generation, to generation, to generation.